always should be first. Rick, if you didn't hear, Paul will not be joining. He was literally in a tornado, so at his house. So he's
Honestly, like rude.
I
Yeah,
know
because I mean, I feel like you
Rude.
know you're going to be in a tornado like before 9, so I'm a little upset
he
with Paul.
does he doesn't have internet.
That's what hotspots are for.
We
You're
don't have phones. We don't have phones. We
you're
can't do it.
right. He doesn't have cell signal either. He was barely getting stuff through to me.
I want a live update.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What?
just got to side with Drew on this one. It's just rude.
Hello,
Really.
this is Paul.
Smoke signals, carrier pigeons. Like I don't understand.
Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
On today's podcast, we talk about what is the catchiest 5-word hillbilly headline.
So sexy.
What is the best travel superstition? And lastly, we do our
Whispering
annual
sweet nothings into your ear.
canceling. But first,
Is it really annual counseling time?
yeah, and
Counseling?
well, actually,
Counseling?
we missed
It's
it.
been a year.
Yeah, we're in theory we do it like every January. We're a little late because I forgot about it, to be fair. So we've done it twice. This is year 3. I have the winners of the previous 2.
Beautiful.
But we'll go from there.
Speaking of beautiful, that painting, Drew, behind you, just
At
great.
least we're not even the
thanks.
segue part yet. Like let's talk about what we're
Hey,
doing.
You know,
Great.
Drew and I mean,
That's
can't
my
let you get through
great,
the opener.
great aunt.
Yeah.
Ben, what are you drinking?
Hey, I am
Oh shit! I need to make a drink.
having a little company with a beautiful senorita called Chiquitita,
Nice.
a little peanut butter tequila. Quite enjoyable.
They both left.
I know.
They both left. You can't even I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that's the way to really just to derail the whole show is just leave. Because I can talk, I'll talk.
I was
but-
about to ask Danny, and
Oh no.
but do you have a drink, Danny?
Not yet.
It's only 4
I'll go get
p.m.
one.
there. I don't know.
Rick Madison, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a lovely 2019 Marlowe
Nice.
from Yona Mountain Vineyards.
I'm sorry. Did Rick say that he's drinking red wine?
A
Yes.
2019 Marlowe, Drew.
Wow.
I'm a class.
I am
I'm-
legitimately shocked.
So I'm a classy bitch.
Classy
You are a classy bitch.
bitch.
Uh,
I thought you were
If
trying
there were
to
one thing in this world I would have guessed that you would not be drinking, it would have been red wine. And I'm here for it.
So the background, we did one of my friend's wives' birthday was recently, and we did a winery tour in North Georgia to a bunch of those wineries. And so Caroline
Those
liked
are
this
always
one.
fun.
I liked a Cabernet Franc. That was gonna be the bottle I bought, but she didn't like it as much. And also this bottle was $20 cheaper. So ergo.
sounds good to me.
Vis-a-vis.
Vis-a-vis. Drew, what are you drinking over there?
I'm drinking a little tequila and soda.
Ooh.
I haven't heard of this tequila.
She's a harsh mistress.
She's a harsh
She can hang out with my Chiquitita.
Dude, I will say I'm not a huge fan of like flavored alcohols in general. The peanut butter stuff slaps. Like
Dude,
it is good.
And the peanut butter whiskeys are okay, but some of them are a
I
little
don't-
sweet.
I don't like the
But-
screwball or anything
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
too
but
sweet.
The tequilas I've had are excellent.
They did a good job making it not overly sweet and sugary.
I'm on with this new trend. I'm here for it.
Hmm.
Speaking of 5-word trends,
Hick me, damn it.
oh Travis,
What
what are you drinking?
Drew,
That's five words.
I'm drinking the Balvenie Doublewood, my Scotchy Scotch, 12 years. It's delicious.
Good one.
I have the box as well. We were going to save it for the guest who might still show up. I don't know.
Could be in a
TBD on that.
tornado.
He could be in the middle of a
He
tornado.
could be in Oz at this point.
He could be in Oz, or he could be in Kansas. May have
We're
taken
not in
him
Kansas
from.
anymore.
He may have taken him from Oz to Kansas. We don't know where he was. He was in Arkansas. No. Okay. Pick a number. I put them up here so we didn't have to guess which ones we hadn't done anymore. So just pick a number 1 through 11.
We can't see that.
No, I know. Just pick a number 1 through 11. I'll count.
12.
12? That's not a number 1 through 11.
No, I want to pick the ones that are.
Yeah, actually 12 has not been picked, so that works.
Damn.
Let me consult the book.
The Book of Whiskey.
Number 12. Undisclosed distillery.
Ooh.
On the nose is savory herbs, a touch of hay, suggestions of dried meats. Not just suggestions of dried
Little
meat.
hint. Little hint.
Didn't say hints, suggestions of dried meat.
Sweet whispers.
That's like
Buttery-
the LaCroix I drink.
Honeyed bread, dried stone fruits, hint of ginger. See, that's where the hint is. On the palate is sweet, nutty malt, spicy cinnamon and pepper, zesty citrus peel and poached fruit, and the finish is spicy warmth, ginger and cinnamon with rich peppery oak leading and toasted nuts. I got some toasted nuts.
Hint of ginger sounds like a good phrase to describe Danny.
Toasted ginger, hint
He's
of ginger.
just got a hint of ginger.
Well played.
He's pretty much full blown ginger. He's not.
The Daywalker.
That's good. It's good. It's a little spicy, a little peppery, but also like buttery and smooth. So yeah. However, it's not something I would like put on a headline. Unless it was moonshine. Guys, what would be the catchiest 5-word hillbilly headline? And so for catchiest, I think to me that means like attention grabbing. So maybe not, it might not be the best, it might not be the funniest, it might not be the most unexpected. It's just, I guess, kind of unexpected. There's a little bit of that, but like catchiest to me is what really just grabs your attention. And the one I thought of off the top of my head was raccoons arrested for stealing 6-pack.
This is a real
That's
one.
5 words and a number.
Well, a 6-pack is hyphenated, so it's one word. Is this a real one? No, that's one I made up.
It sounds like something that could have come out of Georgia.
That's the point. Raccoon arrested for stealing 6-pack.
That's pretty good.
I would believe that happened, and I would want to read that story. Who else got one? Ben?
Yard sale, trucks, pools, sister.
Yard sale, trucks, pool, sister.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Are they getting divorced?
Maybe.
I like that one a lot. This to me wasn't as initially catchy, but a lot. If I read the whole thing, if I read all 5,
there's layers.
Once I got to sister, I'm like, okay, now I want to read this. So all together, I love that. Rick, Andrew,
Last word.
Paul, are you here? No, Paul's not here yet. He said he was going to try to join.
Rick looks so excited.
So I'm speaking of white people doing things. I'm gonna go with Uncle Earl fights bear for bacon.
Earl. fights bear for.
That's 6, but
But no, you use the number 4 for 4, and then it's only 5.
But that still counts as a.
No, 5 and a number. That's what Travis said.
No, mine's
I would
hyphenated.
say
6-pack is hyphenated, sir.
Uncle Earl could be a proper noun.
Yes.
That is one word.
yeah, thanks.
yeah,
Yeah,
I will give you-
Or you
I
can
will
just go
give-
Earl or Uncle,
Mhm.
whichever.
I kind of like the idea of just saying Earl because everyone in the town knows Earl, so
There
they
you
don't
go.
need any other titles. So just Earl fights bear for bacon,
Nice.
and everyone's going like, classic Earl, classic. Drew, what you got?
That's
Earl doing
funny.
Earl things.
I'd pay to see that.
Oh, I struggled with this one. Still explosion ends family feud.
Ends Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game show.
Yeah, Steve Harvey is dead.
I was more thinking like a redneck family feud.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
But-
yes.
I would watch that.
All right, so our headlines are raccoons arrested for stealing 6-pack, yard sale, trucks, pool, sister, Earl fights bear for bacon, still explodes, ends family feud. Which is the catchiest 5-word hillbilly headline?
If I don't win, then it's definitely Earl fights bear for bacon. That's
Honestly, I'm gonna jump.
Awesome.
I'll jump camp for Ben
Ooh, this shuffle is getting interesting.
because I just have so many questions and I want to go to that yard sale.
What was Ben's again? Remind me.
Yard sale, trucks, pool,
Hey,
sister.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey!
hey.
Oh no way.
Are you
we
alive?
get
Guess
it.
way.
Oh my
Can you hear
gosh.
us?
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Nice.
Wait,
I mean,
spell that.
I'm not in Milwaukee, but if you ask me to bark twice, Daddy, I'm gonna do it. You know, I
Have
mean,
you seen the Emerald City yet?
dude, what are y'all up to, man? I love it.
We're drinking, talking about hillbilly headlines. Paul, do you have
Just
one?
in time.
Is it Paul survives tornado joins podcast?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. I did not think I was gonna be able to make this, y'all. We are PTSD tornado like level 1. I don't know if y'all remember that shit like 3 years ago. It hit this exact same like day.
Shit.
The whole city's losing their mind right now.
Was that 3 years ago, or like didn't you have one last year too?
There was one last year, but it wasn't like right next door to my house.
Okay.
The one a couple of years ago it actually missed my house by exactly 47.5 feet.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jeez.
dude. There was a rug shop across the street. They found 3 rugs on top of my roof. Yeah. Like a
Did you get to
fancy
keep 'em?
rug shop. No. What assholes?
that's-
You know what I
no,
mean? Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, just come on, man.
But I mean, if the shingles are coming off your roof, at least you have a rug now.
Yeah. No, hey, I got a rug now. I'll be real with y'all. I was outside with my wife. We were looking at it, and I was like, yeah, I messaged the bar banner guys, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make the podcast. Shit's getting real. She's like, well, why wouldn't you make it? I was like, we don't have like internet or power. She's like, I don't know, the power's back on. You should try.
I mean, you made
my,
it.
My wife
Dedication.
was more about this than I was, y'all. So, hey, I'm here, man.
Hey, that's support. Yeah.
We are literally in the middle of a tornado. I'm from the Midwest. I love this shit though. So let's go.
Paul, do you have a 5-word hillbilly headline for us? Or are you just hanging out?
I would rather not be the first.
Or you're not.
You're not.
You would be the
You're
last.
Oh,
at
but
this
you can
point.
vote.
Okay.
You can vote for us. Yeah.
We'll edit it.
Well,
It's
are
a-
you allowed to have cuss words or is
Yeah.
there not?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Shit, fuck, cock.
All right.
Tips.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that-
roll
that's
one
a good
out.
one.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
roll one out.
Do
but
it.
it's not
Sorry,
gonna
De-
win.
sorry, Debbie.
Woo motherfucking pig suey.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're talking to a dude from Arkansas. I worked for the Razorbacks. You're talking about a hillbilly reference. Like that's the first thing that comes to mind here. Yeah.
That does fit the qualification. So Paul, here's the ones that we already had.
Okay.
So we have raccoons arrested for stealing 6-pack. Yard sale, trucks, pool, sister. Earl fights bear for bacon. Still explosion ends family feud. And those are the 4 that we came up with. And then yours is woo motherfucking pig suey.
Yep. I'm sticking with it.
It works.
Well, I know Rick left camp. No. Drew left camp.
Drew
Four
and
of
Ben
them.
actually left camp, I think, for each other's.
No, Ben
No, I said if I didn't win, I'd
he
go for
would
Rick's.
move camp,
Yeah.
but I officially moved for Ben's.
Ben's grows on me each time I hear it. So
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go for Ben.
I'm like, I have
But wait, does
I
that
have
make it the
$40 in my
catchiest?
pocket, and I
Does
want
that make it if it
to
grows
go to
on
that
you? It
yard
doesn't
sale.
really.
I want to
catch.
go to that yard sale.
No, because the way you described it, it wasn't necessarily catchiest. It was best or most accurate, is the way I took your explanation.
No,
So-
but the prompt is catchiest. So which one?
I know
grabs
the
your
prompt,
attention?
but
Yeah.
you explained it differently than the prompt. So we're going with what
How?
you explained. You said it wasn't the best. You said it was like Florida Man. It was the most.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily catchiest. So yeah,
which
to
one
me,
grabs
it's-
your attention the most?
and
That
and as a result, to me, it grabs my attention the most because
If I see that,
I'm going to go
sign-
back to it. Like I read it, I'm like, did I really read that? And I'm going to go back to it. It keeps me coming back. The other ones I'll giggle at, and I may not necessarily be invested. There's not a lasting effect.
I'll give you that.
I gotta know what's
mean,
at that yard sale.
Like
I
I,
mean-
got to know about the truck and the sister and the
Trucks,
like,
pools, and sisters. That's like 99.9% of.
and
Rednecks.
I like
Demographic
that
right there.
Ben used the comma of like a headline where it's like a comma
semicolon.
means and
Yes.
So
to
I
reduce
I,
word
I, I
usage.
gotta throw something out there. And I'm not suggesting that mine is the best because it's not.
Is
By
You've
a
had
long
this yard
shot.
sale.
By a long shot, it's not. Looking back at the text from Travis, and I really I'm looking at the word catchiest. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. I don't really know what that means, but I heard it online once. We all failed. None of those are catchy, and I can't remember even my own phrase, let alone y'all's.
No, you're right, but you missed Travis's intro, and his intro is different than the text. So there's mixed
Okay.
signals right now.
I don't, what? How? I said it wasn't the best. Catchiest doesn't mean best. Yeah,
I
that's all I
correct.
said.
No, right.
So I Katy Perry
And as a
songs
result-
are- Katy Perry songs are catchy. I don't listen to it, but I know a lot of the words.
Great
They're
example.
catchy. I remember
Great
it
example.
a lot. I don't fucking listen to her, but I'll tell you what, I don't remember anything, even myself.
California girls.
I couldn't even tell you my own catchphrase. So I think we all failed.
I mean, that's
Who failed the least?
That's.
The yard sale one failed the least. That shit
then
was
let's go with the yard
Yeah.
sale. one.
yeah.
Yard sale was hilarious.
Because
Yard
like, is the
sale.
sister for sale at the yard sale? Like, I'm so confused. I need to know.
She's just there. This is Letterkenny.
Is grandma that
Wow.
upset?
Give me
Is
your
she-
offer.
Is she there, or did we forget where to use commas?
Is
Like,
it dollar
it's
dance
okay.
night in Alabama? Like, for a whole dollar. you
Did he
can-
run out of money for
Whoa.
more words?
Whoa, 50 cents. Come on.
Dude, a whole $1?
Hold
No,
on.
I look. We a classy establishment up in here.
Ain't no
I'm drinking
$2
Marlowe.
hooker.
We classy bitches tonight.
I-
so
I
it's
guess-
awesome.
We
Pinky.
classy bitches tonight. Okay.
Love that you keep calling it Marlowe.
It's an E.
It's an E, Rick.
Marlowe.
Look, I have to have my spin on it. All right.
What was the other one that Caroline liked?
No, this is the one Caroline liked.
No,
what was the one you liked?
The Cabernet
Cabernet.
Franc. I don't know.
Cabernet Franc.
Cabernet Franc.
I love you, you classy.
So actually, she liked
classy son of a bitch.
Classy bitch.
She liked the Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I don't know. It was
Sauvignon.
Oh my
don't
god,
know.
I love you.
Savignon.
Dude, she's a big Merlot fan.
That's right.
Merlot fan,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next, we need the Pinot Grigio, the Pinot Gracias up in here, and
The Pinot Gracias.
Only
Pinot.
if you
I had
get it
forgotten
from
about that.
Target. Only if
I
you
need
get
some
it from
Pinot.
Target. Yeah.
I love me some Pinot Gracias.
Paul, by the way, we
So
looked it
good.
up. We looked it up. If you were trying to send us an SOS, it would have taken us about 9 hours to get to you if you really needed us, and we would have had
Don't count
some
on.
pretty crazy superstitions during that drive.
No, Travis.
wow,
No.
wow.
During that
That
travel.
was objectively terrible.
It's so good.
Even Travis,
But way to
even
work it
Travis
in.
feels
Way
bad
to
about it.
work
No, I
it
don't.
in.
It was so
you
good.
do.
I
You
don't.
should.
You know what?
I felt good about it. I
Yeah,
felt
What
good
does it
about
have to do with
yeah.
anything? There would be.
I'm
Oh my god.
gonna
Had to do with
start.
Paul.
I'm gonna go
Paul
back.
was in a tornado. He needed us.
And where do superstitions come into
That's
anything?
the next topic. We're gonna traveling
I
there.
understand
It's
that, but
a
we're traveling
seamless
there.
segue. It's a seamless segue.
Seamless segue.
Do not defend him, Paul. Do not. You
I'm
know it
not.
was
I'm
bad.
not. I'm throwing live grenades, dude. I'm throwing live grenades, man. Like,
In a tornado. That
that
seems like a
God.
terrible
Come back
superstition.
around.
That's
hey,
a new
hey,
style of Russian roulette.
Andrew, that's not funny. That's not funny. We have a tornado here, man. I don't appreciate that. Knock that shit off, all right?
I can be there in 9 hours if you really need help.
I really probably will need that 9 hours from now. So just put
Knock
the
it
drink
off,
down.
much like the tornado is going to.
I'm gonna make another drink. That's how.
Go make
into this I am.
another drink.
You want some Marlowe? You want some Marlowe?
Obviously, we don't want you to get into the car without a
I'd
car.
like that
here,
Pinto,
so
the
please.
Pinto Gracias.
Yes, the
some
Pinto
more,
Gracias, please.
Hey, real quick. You listening? Cool. Do me a favor. On your app, wherever you're listening to this podcast, there's a button to follow or subscribe or some sort of a notification type bell. Whatever you do, don't click them. Don't click those buttons. Don't do it. Or click it. Whatever it doesn't matter. Just fine. It's fine. Just click it. It's cool. Just do whatever you want. Preach.
Anyway, gentlemen, our next topic. What's the best travel superstition?
Somebody better take it, or I'm going to, because this was the only
Go.
one I was actually ready for.
Go, Paul.
Yeah, go.
Fucking send it.
Okay, my travel superstition is one I've never experienced. I hear 1 million stories about, and I've watched like 3 Netflix documentaries about. Now I'm absolutely terrified. Going on a cruise and everybody getting sick. That has to be my thing. Like, and you're talking about a travel thing. That's a huge one, huge superstition, but doesn't happen all the time.
We have such a wide range of answers. I'm so ready after you said that.
Oh wait, what was that? Is that not a super? Because I know
No, that-
Rick-
No, it is.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah, very well known.
No, it 100% is. Just
Yeah,
our spectrum
that's
is
solid.
going to be.
Because if not, it's going to be like some fake haunted hotel, like superstition. Like I
No,
hear
no.
this all the time. I do not want to go on a fucking cruise because I'm not talking like the COVID thing, which there's a million documentaries about that'll scare the shit out of you. But I don't want to get like the flu and stuck out on a cruise.
Nope.
Man.
Yep.
A million
that's-
documentaries.
It's a-
Terrifying to me.
It's a great
1
answer, but
million.
I'm going to go next just to show how wide of a spectrum we're going to go. with.
million
I love it.
documentaries.
Because for me, my travel superstition is if there's a slow car in front of me, I will wait to the last possible minute to turn my blinker on because I think if I indicate which way I'm going, he's going to go that way just to keep slowing me down.
That's the
Oh.
craziest thing I've ever
And
heard
I
in my
will
entire
die.
adult life.
And I think it's real. And I won't do it if we're on like rural 24 and you're going 50 into 55 and I'm irate.
I
but
hear
can't
that.
around you.
I hear that so much.
And I'm
Rick.
getting ready to turn right. I am not gonna, because normally I'm pretty proactive with my blinkers because I'm like almost overly too soon when I do it.
Yeah, blink
But
boy, we got it. Yeah.
in that situation, I'm like, I am waiting until I have to turn because I think if you know I'm turning right, you're gonna turn right just to keep slowing me down.
That happens to
I
me.
can appreciate that.
It's
a lot,
like it's a bit of Murphy's Law too. Even if it's not necessarily a slow car,
right.
There's a semi-slow car in front of you.
Kind of like switching lanes.
Or I'm gonna be first in the turn lane. I'm gonna go right. As soon as I get into that right turn lane, it reminds them, oh, I have to turn right too. And so then they get in front of me again. I'm like, you had a good 3 seconds to get in the turn lane. Why are you doing it at the last possible second? Had I not turned on my blinker, had I waited the 3 seconds, they would have just missed their light.
Exactly that. And
so, I hear
to
you.
me,
on that.
that's as real as like stepping on the baseline, walking on a baseball field, or whatever thing you got to do before you take your field goal in football.
Yeah.
Like whatever weird superstition you have, like that is mine for life.
So to keep it in the same realm, because I think we're wide, I'm going to keep it home. You don't talk about traffic.
No, you don't.
You don't talk about traffic. As soon as you talk, there really hasn't been that much traffic.
It's a wrap.
There's a wrap.
There's a wreck.
You've added another 20 minutes to your travel. Whatever
all the lines are turning red.
Everything turns red as soon as you say, "Oh yeah, there's no traffic today." That's weird.
Plus 18 minutes to your drive.
Traffic. Bam. That I didn't even have to think about this one. That's the one.
That's a good.
I'll look at Rebecca. She'll be in we'll be coming back from a trip or something. Like, don't fucking say it. We're thinking the same thing.
Don't say that word.
Don't you say the T word. Don't say the T word. We're both thinking it. Don't say it. And I stand by that today. Travel superstitions.
I can go.
Go. Do it.
All right. For me, it's not so much in the cars when you get to the hotel. My superstition is always look behind the mirrors to make sure that there isn't a two-way mirror. And that's just one that, quite frankly, I've done for a long time. It's just fucking paranoia or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, you got to check the mirrors when you get to the hotel room.
And how do you actually do that? Because I've seen like the quote tricks, but I don't think those are actually.
It only goes so far. You can only stare into a mirror so closely, and you can only look behind a mirror so closely.
Right.
And then you just have to hope.
Got it.
So there's a significant level of hope in this superstition.
So mine is very personal. It's one of those where like I feel like I am very good at getting through security at an airport.
Nice.
Because I don't have pre-check. I don't have any of that shit. But while I'm in line for like getting to the place where they, scan your ID and your pass, I take my belt off, I take my shoes off, I have my wallet, everything's out of my pocket before I go to I don't wait until I'm at the machine to do all of the things that are involved with going through. And I have never not once in my life been stopped.
I love it.
At an airport
because you do it early.
For somebody to do like an additional check on me.
Travel superstitions. Paul, you said not going on a cruise because when you do, the whole cruise is going to get sick.
Yep.
Or Rick, if there is a slow car in front of you, you wait to turn on your blinker because they will do the same. I said don't talk about traffic. Ben checks for checks for the two-way mirror. And Drew, you said you disrobe early and then you won't get stopped.
Yep.
Is what I took from that. You just go full nude.
And take off all my clothes.
You just take off all your clothes.
I have no reason to check anything.
Everyone's checking you though.
He is getting so hot.
Which one's the best travel superstition? I've never checked for the two-way mirror. I don't know why. I know it's a thing once, but I've never done that.
You know what's funny is hearing Rick's, I think I do the same thing and I don't even realize it. And now I realize it.
I totally do that. I totally do mine. I used to do Drew's, but
I definitely do Drew's.
Yeah.
Oh, and for me, it's a different reason. I don't want to be that asshole who
That holds
gets
up
up
the
there
line.
and isn't ready. Yeah, I will be 10 people back and have all the shit in my hands already.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one's to me like you said, Ben, more like anxiety driven. Like I don't want to hold up the line versus like a.
But it's so satisfying to go through the line every time and not be a problem or have them
agreed
suspect you of anything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who won, but I can tell you what I didn't hear is somebody whenever you're on a plane, how the hell do you decide whether I get my stuff down, jump in front of this person, or don't? Do I wait? Do I not? You know what I mean? I was surprised that didn't get thrown out there. Or maybe I misunderstood the assignment, because everybody's got that anxiety, right? Like when you're on the plane, like, wait, the plane stopped at the same time, but there's 600 of us here. Like,
no, I think your original submission was correct. This one, because it's not necessarily about anxiety. It could be. I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I think the standing up and getting your bags is completely anxiety driven versus
that's
everything else
thing.
We've said is kind of more of a superstition of like,
okay,
I'm going to do this
like,
to prevent X. Or
even though it's probably not going to happen 99% of the time,
that's my favorite thing about this. That's my favorite thing about this podcast is y'all have this awesome way of. And I was like, yeah, I literally did not think about that. Like, yeah, that's not a superstition. That's just like anxiety driven. Yeah. Great
but
answer.
the cruise one is absolutely a superstition like that. Yep. That is very solid.
Right, because it's no guarantee. Also, I've never been on a cruise.
Probably rare. Right. I would go super rare. But I can appreciate.
It's probably as rare as that like flight issue. Rare, like flights don't drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you're flying through a storm, then there's going to be snakes on the plane. Like I can.
But is that a superstition or is that just a fear? So
that's just a fear. I feel like a superstition is something like you do that is. Not necessarily conventional.
Not necessary, yeah. But you saw a movie and then you built, and now hundreds of thousands of people probably do it.
Or it's a pattern you noticed one time that worked, and then therefore you continue with that pattern because
which brings you back to Rick's. Yeah.
Well, it's like the Bud Light commercial. Yeah. We point our labels toward the kicker to create a smoother kicking surface. To, it's only weird if it doesn't work, kind of thing.
Right. It's only weird if it doesn't work. That's the definition of a superstition. It's only weird if it doesn't work.
But out of the respect for your guys' intellect, and I think my first answer was actually wrong then, because if it's then my first one was just a fear as well.
Did you hear that?
I hate being wrong.
He thinks we're smart.
Rick, settle down, bud. Settle down, bud.
Now I'm recording that and sending it to my mom.
I'm just glad I'm not on video. I'll say it was somebody else. I will not let somebody tell me I said Rick was right. But no, if that's the case, then the superstition of somebody getting sick on a cruise, that's not a superstition. It actually happens all the time. So I guess I was wrong with that.
I took
the whole boat getting sick.
Yeah.
I think is people think it's so common, but it's not. It's so rare. Like, people get sick all the time, but the entire boat because of one person, that one person's the monkey from Outbreak. It's not
great movie.
Right there.
Okay, yeah. Whereas if a plane goes down, it's in everybody's problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, see, I still got you, Rick. I'm still right. So anyway.
No, I never said you were wrong. You just said
you did.
You just complimented our intellect, and I'm still sending it to all my family members, my boss.
Rick is glowing right now.
Mandy is gonna be so proud.
I was told I had an intellect, not positive or negative.
I love y'all. I think y'all are hilarious. I think you're very smart. I was not kidding about that at all. I love this podcast. So anyway, all right, cool. Anyway, moving on. That's enough about me.
We're voting on which one's the best. So if
I don't
anyone,
even know what we've talked about. I need to recap. I'm so
again,
stressed.
you want
I
another?
don't even like jelly.
What do you mean another? This is the first one on this topic.
No, this is the second one.
I'm sorry.
That's
This
not
will
true.
be
For
this.
me.
Oh,
It's the
that's
first one.
you weren't paying attention.
Correct.
Okay, so for your intellect, let me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you understand.
Don't go on cruises because as soon as you do, the whole ship will get sick. If there's a slow car, you will wait to turn on your blinker. Don't talk about traffic. Check for the two-way mirror when you get in a hotel room, and disrobe early so you won't get stopped for a TSA check. Best superstition.
I'm still
It's
going
fine.
last.
I feel like
last
none of
second.
us are gonna.
I'm
jump
going
in.
last second. No,
it's
I'm jumping.
mine.
Last second blinker, man. It's not.
No,
It's not real. But we
it
all
is
think
real.
No,
It
but
is.
we
It's
all think
100%
it
Not
is.
watch me. Then they watch me,
It's,
and they do
but-
it on purpose.
which is why I'm voting for it because it's not real, but it is real.
Rick drives in Atlanta. It's a very common thing in Atlanta.
All these back roads to Gainesville. Oh,
They're not all out to get you, Rick.
They are. These.
I have never been stopped at airport security. Not once in my entire life. And
Neither
I
have
do it
I.
that for you.
all the time.
I love that for you.
Neither have I. Anyway, I'm
I
gonna
love it.
cancel airport security.
Wow, we're just jumping. All right, sounds great.
We
We're not even
And-
gonna pick.
we did. There one person left camp. No one else is gonna leave camp.
Oh, that's a fair
It's
point.
Rick's.
That's
A
fair
la
point.
he wins.
Can I cancel Travis's
Wow.
segues
No,
in
you cannot.
2025? That's gonna be
No.
my submission. Or it wasn't gonna be. but
Travis
now,
doesn't get to do any
segues the rest of the year.
for the rest of the year.
This is the one thing I have. You can't take this away from me.
I would.
We do every time.
I know.
I don't.
Every episode we attempt to take it away.
I
This
know.
this happened to me today, and I'm gonna hop out.
You're just okay, yeah, guys, we're gonna
yeah,
cancel something.
I'm taking this over.
Wait,
You
wait,
did
wait,
your
wait,
bad
wait,
segue.
wait. The last 2 years, the first thing we canceled was four-way stops.
Which I still run.
I
into.
still still disagree.
Yeah, and then last year we canceled one-ply toilet paper.
Yeah, I'm proud of all of you.
So this
Kind
year,
of psycho shit.
what we are getting rid of four-way stops and we're getting rid of one-ply toilet paper. We've already done that in the last 2 years. This year we're canceling something new.
Good. Good.
Rick, what are we canceling?
There is nothing worse in life.
This is a big lead up.
It is like, and I don't think any of y'all are going to disagree with me once you hear it.
Pollen.
No, drown
I thought you
me
said
in pollen
Holland, like
before
the country.
before
I thought you said
this
Holland.
event happens. I understand why it's pollen, but you're not thinking about it correctly. Like, it is the worst. It ruins days. Maybe not days, but moments. It's definitely awful. Imagine, let me spin you a tale real quick. Let me paint you a picture. Let's say you're walking, you're enjoying yourself. You can be walking anywhere. Maybe it's a hike, maybe it's just down the sidewalk. Maybe you're trying to get to your frisbee that you've thrown in the woods, maybe a golf ball, whatever. And you're unsuspecting, you're not focused. And then out of nowhere,
You have to poop.
you walk through a spider web and you feel it all over your face and your
Ooh.
ears and all the things. And it's the worst. And you feel it for like 15 minutes afterwards. You're still like picking at it, trying to octopus your head. Used that before, but I'm bringing it back. Trying to get the spider web off
Rid
you.
of spider webs.
Yes, I am
In general,
canceling
you're canceling spider webs.
specifically across where I am walking. But yes, just spider webs. I want spider webs gone.
Lauren would vote for you, 100%.
Spider
You
web.
don't even act like none of y'all hate. Like,
So you're
you
saying
just haven't been outside if you don't hate
Have
that.
you seen
My-
the pollen?
I have
only-
arachnophobia.
My only
And-
problem with that is that I hate mosquitoes more, and spider webs
Yes.
trap fuck tons of mosquitoes.
Not enough.
No.
You still get bitten by mosquitoes. Don't even act like it's gonna.
Like Lauren
No,
has
stop it.
spiders
You
I
on
get
her
bitten
plants and-
by more mosquitoes than I walk into spider webs.
I can't wait
Truth.
for the next time I'm around y'all and you walk into a spider web unsuspectingly and it's all over your face and we're like, we could have canceled this. And then I'm
Yeah, I'm
Sure,
okay with that.
sure.
that's fine. But
What do
That's
you
what
what do you want spiders to do with this, Rick? Do you want them to make them in less holes?
I mean,
Just
if you-
10
or
feet
do-
off the
can-
ground or higher.
Where will they live?
yeah, just not they're just not in my path.
Rick wants to cancel spider webs below 10 feet.
Sure, fine. Yes, that.
Ooh.
I just don't want to walk
Tricky.
through it like in the night or unsuspectedly. And then
Where are you walking at night where there's spider webs?
Well, okay. So like through the forest, that's when I talked about frisbees and golf balls and
What-
other
when
things.
you're going bum
But are you
hunting in the
playing
woods?
frisbee and
They're
golf
nocturnal.
at night?
Look, maybe you're
Spiders
doing
are
manhunt. Maybe you're doing that at night.
When are you playing manhunt? And why
that's
didn't
all
you
the-
invite us?
Look,
Yeah,
first
why
off,
are we not there, Rick?
I was walking down the sidewalk next to Publix today, and I walked through a spider web at like
Well, you said
4 in the afternoon.
You
and
sound
I
like
was
a country
furious.
song.
That is not. You said night.
No, yeah, but night. I also mentioned other examples. In general, it doesn't matter if it's night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, dreams.
Left, right.
I want to walk through a spider web.
Dreams?
Yeah, I don't know. Dreams. I don't know.
Hold
I
on
got
a
nothing.
second. Hold on a second here. I don't think we get to start canceling dreams, man. I gotta.
No. I wasn't trying to cancel dreams.
I haven't said a word here, man. But you start night, day, white, black, left, right.
Yeah,
green,
you get it.
black.
Yeah. Up, down. Yeah, I don't know.
All the
So
spiders.
Someone else go then if my idea is so terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
I worry about
want to hear
mosquitoes.
the rest of
Well,
Like spider webs suck. Like
somebody's
I
up.
nailed
All right.
that.
All right.
somebody's
All
turn
right.
is up.
I want to do a quick exercise. Someone just say hello.
Hello.
Thank you for
Hello.
contacting Amazon support. How can I assist you today? Track my order. Return or replace an item. Help with account issues. Speak to a human. Not recommended. I want to cancel AI chatbots. They're the fucking worst. They're not helpful at all. If I need to like contact support for anything, I've already gone through all of the other options that whatever AI chatbot is going to tell me. And I no longer need, I'm past all of those steps. I've gotten through those. I don't care. I don't, just get me to a person, a manager, or someone with some actual, even a remote, like tiny piece of power that can do something. Like, I hate AI chatbots so much. They can't actually do anything at all. They like slightly give you a little bit more information, but it's already, at least for me, all done. And I would much rather just get directed to a person and let me type out my 1-sentence summary real fast.
are you
Travis-
specifically thinking like on-screen text
Yes.
chatbot and not
Yes.
being on a phone in a phone tree?
Yeah,
AI?
I'm more like the text on the computer, like the thing that little pops up in the bottom right hand corner. I understand the phone tree is like, yeah, you gotta like push the right button to get directed to where you want to go. I'm okay with that. And
You
like,
just say agent,
I don't like those,
agent.
I don't like those,
Representative.
but at least those
It's
are like,
zero a
it's-
million
it-
times.
at least for those, it's like it's going in a specific order, and like I know it's not those are not smart usually. They're not AI driven. They're just like there's a very small like if then statement basically, and so I understand those a little bit more. Whereas the AI chatbots, I'm like, don't suggest any help from me. I've already done all those things. If I'm coming to the bot, if I'm coming to customer service, I need actual help. I need someone to actually help. I've looked down all of the aisles and I can't find what I'm looking for.
But
Someone
to
please
turn
help
it
me.
back on and off. And
Yeah,
back
I've
on
already
again.
done that.
Travis, can I agree with you 100%? But can I suggest what I
Full
would
stop.
edit?
Yeah, sure.
I do enable chat bots and everything in my business, but I'll tell you what, I used them for weeks on end myself and asked every dumbass question I could think of, and I found out that they're absolutely worthless if it's not setting up an appointment. So I agree with you, except on if you were to say I don't like customer service AI bots. They're absolutely
that is what I'm saying. Yes.
They're absolutely capable of setting an appointment with one of my salespeople.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want business with us? Cool. Here's 9 a.m. or whatever. But I agree with you. Yeah, but beyond
customer
that,
service.
Right. Because they can't answer questions. I came to you with a question. If I could find it online, I wouldn't be here. Right. I agree with you 100% on that. Yeah, it's annoying as shit.
Anyone else? Canceling stuff.
I want to cancel new driver. Thanks for your patience stickers.
Ooh.
On the back of cars.
Yes.
I was thinking originally I wanted to cancel bumper stickers.
Yes.
Like on whole, but some of those do get me from now. Like every once in a while, I'm like, oh, that's funny. New driver, thanks for your patience. And you can tell sometimes that those stickers are old as fuck.
Yep.
And somebody has just had that on the back of their car for 20 years. I got put into driving a stick shift truck after 2 days of learning.
Yep.
And my dad was like, all right, go to school. I didn't
My dad took me to a hill.
Yeah. My dad took me to a Walmart parking lot.
My dad hates me.
And we did that, and he was like, all right, tomorrow you're going to school in the truck. And I had to stall out at a stoplight, specifically the intersection between Highway 9 and 92. You guys know that one. I stalled out on that one and had people honking at me. I think it is a rite of passage.
Yes.
Well, and
to
it's not
have people.
Drew, do you go ahead? Finish.
Go ahead. There's multiple people wanting.
Do you remember that hill in my neighborhood? If we were walking to the pool,
yes.
My dad literally took us to the stop sign there, put the e-brake on, and he was like, "Get out!" And then we walked around,
and then made you start.
And then he was like, "Go!" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yes.
To say we were there for a while is an understatement.
I love that so much. That's classic John.
Having those stickers on the back of your car is a cop out, because what are you really getting out of them?
They need the pressure. They need to be able to function under pressure.
And what are people not gonna do? Like, they're gonna not honk at you. They're gonna not treat you like every other. We live in fucking Atlanta. Like, people are aggressive. They're good drivers. They're bad drivers. There's everything in between. Every time I see that sticker, I'm like, oh, this one person.
Drew, you appreciate the story before Ben goes. Yeah. On my way home 2 days ago, there was a person with that sticker on, and it was a 2-lane road, and literally, no lie, 15 people passed them with like it's okay to pass section of the road.
You should
because
not
of, like,
be
how bad
driving,
and everybody honked at him going around.
If you need that sticker, you should not be driving. You have to pass the test. You have to pass road tests. Even if you are a new driver, like, you should be thrown to the wolves.
I love it.
Ben and/or Paul, what are you guys canceling?
I couldn't remember if this came up last year for cancellation, so I have a backup. Did we do the whole grocery store receipt thing?
I mean, who cares if it came up? If it didn't win,
it didn't win.
Send it.
All right, well, I'm bringing it back. Okay, so you're going through the grocery store checkout line, or any fucking checkout line. Let's go with the liquor store checkout line, and you pay, and then the fucking person behind the set says, "Do you want a receipt?" Well, 99.9 fucking times you don't want a receipt. Like, nobody wants a receipt unless you're taking it to work. So Give me the gas station style. Give me the I put my card in, it asks me if I want a receipt. I say no, and then I can avoid A, the question, and B, the receipt printer printing the receipt even though I already said no. It's still printing the
Mm.
receipt, and then I'm not throwing it away, but the cashier's throwing it away. Let's save the fucking forest. Quit with
fuck the
the
forest.
overdue receipt. We don't need the question anymore. We just don't need it. We're canceling the question. Do you want a receipt?
If
No.
anything, you should have to ask for a receipt now.
Yes.
Like if you need it for the
For that
business card, like you
The
have to
one
make
option,
percent
it.
of
yes,
the
the option
time.
should be yes.
Correct. I will ask
I like
for it
it.
if I need it. Otherwise, no, I don't fucking need it. Quit asking me.
Yeah, it
And
made
I
sense
like-
30 years ago when like you had to like keep a ledger yourself.
Right.
No one balances a checkbook that way anymore. Like you
Nobody
just
has
ledger-
a checkbook anymore.
Right, that too.
Well, okay, you're the 1%.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a cultural thing.
Wow. Wow.
I really wanted to come in here with some like huge argument because I was just like, well, does anybody here work for corporate America? Do you know what it's like and all this and that? And then I was like, wait, like 6 years ago, they told me I needed to send all my Amex receipts in, and I told them to go fuck themselves because they can see it on their statements. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty hypocritical. I don't have a statement here. We got y'all motherfuckers are falling over and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made
All right.
I
Yeah.
made them all break with a
Yeah.
Rick made a
Rick
Jewish
dead.
joke. Rick made
No,
a
look,
Jewish joke.
Rick's no,
and I
Rick's
called him
dead.
out.
Look at his
I know.
Yeah, he's
I'm
dead.
laughing at Drew.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
It really,
Okay,
it
he's
really
back.
got me.
You really
Shitballs,
got
man.
me. Got me.
It was
Yeah.
one of those like, did Rick go too far? And then I remembered our friendship.
No, that was not
It
far.
barely took
And
a step.
we've gone farther than that.
Oh yeah, that's
Rick-
not the worst thing I've ever said to y'all.
Rick did not throw change into a Steak and Shake parking lot
Y'all,
just to prove I was Jewish.
God,
Y'all-
what
y'all-
a great night.
y'all tripped out about the culture comment?
No,
No, that's why
No?
we're laughing.
Oh.
I think we're laughing because we're not tripped up about it.
yes, that Ben. That
Yes.
I was like, I like that way more. I was like, oh, I thought that was just kind of par for the course or something.
It
Yeah.
is.
It is.
He's
I
got
feel like I'm the only one left for this cancellation.
You are, yes.
you are. Yeah.
I
Wait,
also
right
feel
before
like-
right before you go, Paul,
Let's go.
I want to
Shut
talk
up.
about Ben's really quick. Ben, one of my most infuriating receipt interactions is at Home Depot.
Ooh, this is gonna be great.
Ooh.
Home Depot, you scan, they just recently got the tap to pay, like within the last 6 months. But what they do is they ask you, do you want to email your receipt? Or no, do you want a print receipt? And there is zero option for no receipt at all.
You
And
must get one.
You must either get a print receipt or email it, which means you have to put in your email address. Obviously, they're like fishing for you to put it in their matrix or whatever. But there, at every other place I know of, there is an option for no receipt. I know we're talking about there's like that should be the no receipt is the
It must be an option.
The default.
The default option.
Because 99% of people. Wait, why are you at Home Depot?
I'm always at home.
I mean, too.
Look, man, like we need. Have you ever played the game of playing with the doorbells? Like that's why you're at Home Depot.
I'm a homeowner, and they have good plans.
Anger.
I'm gonna take a whole nother route here, guys. I'm sorry. I own some rental properties. I'm at Home Depot a lot. So what happens if you buy something that's expensive, fairly expensive, whatever? You go back there and you're like, hey, this didn't work for me. I want to return this. You've got no receipt. You've got no confirmation number or whatever, and that's annoying as fuck for them. That's annoying as
Paul,
for them. But you're like, but I bought it here. They're like, where's your receipt? Oh, I didn't ask for one. Where's your confirmation?
Well, then you're a dick.
Oh, I didn't want one.
they don't even need a receipt.
They just need the card that you use to pay.
They don't even ask for a receipt. They just give you store credit. so you don't even need the receipt.
But all
No,
you
not
need is
even
the
store credit,
card.
Rick.
That's
I went
not
back and
entirely true. Those barcodes are shared between multiple stores, guys.
Bro, I
They
bought
are.
enough lumber for a fence and I kept it at my garage for 3 years and then
Okay.
returned it to Home Depot. And they were like, "Do you have your receipt?" And I was like, "No."
Was that in the
That-
last like
They have
year?
that built into their loss prevention system.
No, that was
That's
like,
just built in.
yeah,
it
in-
is.
That was
It-
right before COVID.
Yeah, in the last year they changed their policy where you have to have like a receipt to return
Oh,
anything.
That is not true.
I'm calling
But so-
Arthur.
I went.
But
Calling
I
Arthur
literally
right now.
More
went in.
places have gotten rid of that. Like so many more places.
Home
don't
Depot's
require
loss
it.
last
prevention.
month.
I tried to return something like 6 months ago. And like,
Guys-
you don't have a receipt, you can't return it. Sorry.
God damn
Guys,
it! When
that
you
wasn't
talk.
even the point. I was just saying that's why I think
Ben, what
they
do you
would
think
ask.
about
I think they have a right to ask. Oh, did you
I
buy
went
this
in
here?
last month and I
Oh,
returned
Hey,
something,
Danny,
Rick, I
do
was-
a
and they were
jumping
like,
jack
"Do you,
because Drew
you
is
have
trying
the
to talk."
card that you used to buy it?" And I tapped it, and they returned the money to my account.
Was it less than
No
50?
receipt needed.
Less than $50?
Yeah, it was like $40.
That's what. Okay, yeah. If it's less than 50, that I'm telling you, I tried.
If I'm
this-
going to Home Depot and I'm spending more than $50, then I'll get a receipt.
I have to
That's a third
cancel.
base.
I have to cancel anybody that puts everything they believe in their bio on their profile. I have to cancel that. If everything that you believe in can be explained in like 3 sentences, you're not interesting enough for me to ever talk to. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you have sex with. I don't care who you voted for. That's kind of like a bumper sticker. Actually, I was going to tell Andrew, like, I'm with this. It's a bumper sticker. If everything that you say is in your bio and you're like hashtag this, that, whatever. I don't care if it's up, down, left, right, white, black, Republican, Democrat. I don't care. It's annoying as shit to me. You should not be able to explain yourself in like a paragraph. That's annoying as shit to me. We should cancel everybody telling everybody everything they believe in their bio.
I'm going to summarize that as cancel bio personalities.
Yep.
That's good.
Cancel hashtags, whatever. Fuck them. All of them. You are not interesting. If you can explain yourself in one screenshot, you suck at life.
I agree with that. To recap, Rick, can you hear me? I don't want to do this again. I got a thumb. Okay.
I think that's the thumb up.
The things we're going to attempt to cancel are spider webs
That was
below
your
10
dick for a
feet,
second.
customer service chatbots. Drew is canceling new driver stickers. Ben is canceling the question of asking for a receipt. Paul is canceling the bio personality. Also, just throwing in for a sixth option, dry counties.
Is Danny using a black light to check his shit
Huh.
I don't think all the walls are painted black, so there's not enough
for
light in the room.
stains?
There's not enough light in the room, so he can't see what he's doing. I don't think we need to cancel spiderwebs.
No.
What?
Oh wait, he's sitting down. I thought he was just moving the camera.
Oh no,
away.
I don't think we
From
need
what
to
he was
cancel
doing.
spiderwebs. Like, the spiders at least provide a service for me, so I'm okay for it.
I'm
I
just
know.
camp to Drew's.
Canceled. Thank you, Ben. You're moving to Drew's, which is the new driver stickers.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah, I'm
hate
good
one.
with that. Yeah, fuck those.
I've been waiting for this topic for almost 4 months because they
I love it.
have just been on my mind recently.
I like it. I'm a big
Is
fan.
4 months recently? No. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, 2 people left camp, so that's going to be the majority. So new driver stickers are now canceled.
Bye-bye.
Insert gavel sound. We're going to do
Done.
a quick would you rather last call. We're going to do Paul, Ben, Rick, and Drew. We're going to do a quick would you rather last call. Paul, can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy.
Hell yeah. All right, Paul. Would you rather have sand in your clothes every time you put them on, or have a bed sheet full of crumbs?
Bed sheet full of crumbs.
Ben.
Yeah, I can fall asleep if I got enough whiskey. Bed sheet full of crumbs.
Rick.
I don't know what the other option was, but not bed sheet full of crumbs.
Not bed sheet full of crumbs.
You want the sand?
Sand in the clothes.
Always?
Anger.
Yeah, because I can. That means when I get into the bed, the sand's not there.
Because he's naked.
If you take your clothes off, yeah.
Drew?
Do you wind and grind?
Give me the bed sheets full of crumbs.
Okay, fair enough. Paul, would you rather have a phone that never dies or always have perfect service?
I'm so sorry. I don't care about any of those. A phone that never dies. I don't give it.
Like the battery never dies. You don't ever have to worry about the battery.
Okay, then service. I changed service. I would take service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, I'll take service.
Rick. Service. Drew, service or battery? Don't blow kisses to Val.
Sorry, he's just on my mind right now. Give me the service, I think.
Okay. Paul, would you rather own a mansion with no windows or own a mansion with no plumbing?
Mansion with no windows.
Yeah. Ben.
Yeah, who needs fucking windows?
Yep. Rick.
Concur. No windows.
Drew.
Yeah, I gotta poop.
Yeah, gotta poop.
Best take ever. Can that be the title?
Gotta poop. Nope, we already have a poop episode.
You just gotta poop.
Paul, would you rather have?
You can have more than one poop episode.
Would you rather have baby-sized hands or baby-sized feet?
Baby-sized feet. I don't fuck people with my feet.
This is my strong hand.
Do you fuck people? Okay.
Answer that to yourself, Travis. Think
Yep.
about it.
No, I know. I think I know what you're saying, but it's different. Okay.
A lot more than my feet.
Okay, Ben.
Only
Baby-sized
two
hands.
things scare me: Connie's small hands. We're gonna go with small feet.
You'd rather have small feet. Okay. Rick, small hands or small feet?
Small feet.
Small feet. Drew, small hands, small feet.
Already got small hands.
Right.
So you'd rather have small hands?
I think I want the feet, actually.
You want to have small feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Just think how adorable it'll be if you're running.
Does that guarantee him big hands?
No, no. It just
No,
means
but
you
I-
have
like-
your normal hands. You just have
There are
small
no
feet.
guarantees in life.
Last one. Paul, would you rather always have slightly damp underwear or slightly damp socks?
Man.
That's rough.
I'm sorry. This is disgusting. I'm a disc golf player. Underwear. I can't. My feet. I can't.
But now you have tiny feet.
It's my feet. I can't.
Okay. Yeah, you got tiny feet with dry socks. That's fine. Ben.
So this is a 49-51 percentage split for me, but I actually will take the damp socks only because I know that if my ass isn't wet, then my ass isn't leaking. So yeah, I'll take the damp socks.
Rick.
Yeah, I would much rather damp socks over damp underwear.
Yeah.
Drew, damp underwear, damp socks.
No, damp underwear. Because I can not wear underwear, I can't not wear socks.
Boom. Thank you.
Paul, we're reaching the end of the episode. Tell us about Angry
Your
Toothpick.
life.
Angry Toothpick beef jerky.
Ooh. Yeah, man, became a cool story during the pandemic. My grandpa passed away. He had a awesome deer stand jerky recipe that we did, and once he passed away, I was like, I'll try to sell this, and it literally blew up. I wish I had a better story than that. We did something to honor my grandfather, and it was a great recipe. We like to buy from local farms here in Arkansas. Everything is handmade, no drop ship, nothing like that. But I'm a terrible salesperson, I know. Like, I'm real bad at this, man. We just like to do cool shit, man. Make good snacks for folks, and try to keep it affordable, man.
Paul, can they find you anywhere? Is that a thing?
Yeah, nope, nowhere.
Nowhere.
Can't find me anywhere. You gotta call me.
You're fucking
He's off the
John
grid.
Cena at this point.
Sorry, I thought that would be like a really good like intro.
He's a heel
Like,
now.
It's so funny.
Did you see that? It's fucking
Yeah, I did.
awesome.
Hilarious.
Yes, y'all can find us at angrytoothpick.com or ownyourhangry.com. They're gonna direct you to our Etsy website. They treat us real good over there, and yeah, you can order everything over there.
Hell yeah, Paul. Well, thank you again for braving the tornado to join us. This will be the first ever recording, hopefully the last ever recording we have where a guest joins us mid-tornado. You can find the Bar Banter at _Bar Banter on all the social platforms. New episodes every Wednesday. Like and subscribe. There's a link in the description to support the podcast. That's the word. And just remember,
podcast.
just remember, this is our podcast, and you're along for the ride.